macOS Big Sur Beta 2 on my MacBook here. These are the specs on my MacBook. If I go to the About section, and as you can see here, I have macOS Big Sur, and the build number that came with this version is 20A4300B. Now this build number has a B at the end, and the previous beta version that we had a V at the end, so you can see that we had quite a significant jump in terms of stability. So B is quite okay when it comes to stability, because A usually represents the highest stability, and the higher you go with the alphabetical orders, the lower stable that build is. So as you can see here, this is quite stable. And let's just look at the storage being taken up by this update. So if we go to the storage section there, and you can see that it calculates the amount of storage left. Just give it some time, and then you can go to manage. So as you can see here, system is taking about 13.63 gigs. Now this update for me came in at around 9.6 gigs, so that's about 4 gigs extra on top of this. So basically, after some days, when the software writes all its files into the MacBook, it slightly gets bigger, but as you can see, it's not outrageous or very large. It's reasonable, and for me, system is taking up 13.6 gig. By the way, when you initially open your storage section and you see that system is taking like a big chunk, just give it some time, give it like a minute or two, and after your Mac properly calculates the system storage and all the different types of storage, you find that your system will either get smaller or there's an issue with your system storage. So if you are having issues with your system storage and you find that macOS Big Sur is coming in as a very large file for you, just let me know in the comment section below and I might be able to help you out. Now next, if we close this tab and then go to About this Mac, you can see that it's now saying version 11. Now when I initially updated to this version of macOS Big Sur Beta 2, it was actually written version 10.16. so that was a bug that came for me when I updated to macOS Big Sur, and as you can see, it corrected itself over time, and I was always connected to the internet, so that's good to know. Now let's look at the battery section here. So if you click on the battery, you can see that I'm on battery, and you can see that it will tell you if your MacBook is rarely used on battery. So for me, I hardly use my MacBook on battery. I do it from time to time just to see how the Mac is performing when it comes to battery performance after installing a new update. So if we open the battery preferences, if you go to this section where it says battery usage, you can see my screen on time and my battery usage. So far I haven't had many issues when it comes to this update, when it comes to battery usage. And also I've been using this battery health feature. So sometimes you notice that even though my Mac is connected to a power source, this battery percentage will actually drop to like 89% or to like 93%, and it will show that it's charging. It will sometimes remain there for some time, but that's okay. That's the purpose of this battery health. It reduces maximum capacity so as to reduce the temperature and to slow down the aging of the battery chemicals. So when it comes to battery, no complaints for me on macOS Big Sur. Overall CPU and GPU performance has been quite great for me. I've been using editing softwares like iMovie and Final Cut Pro, and have been working just as fine, and speed is okay, graphics rendering is alright, and there's no slight delay or jitter when doing projects, and that is good. So let's go to some bugs that I noticed that came with this update. If I open Safari and open like another tab here, you can see that when the moment I click here, it begins to like sort of freeze and stutter. So there's a big delay or jitter when it comes here. Sometimes it doesn't work. As you can see here, it's stuck. I'm clicking as many times as I can, but it's not opening. So I noticed that Safari with this update isn't as stable, and as you can see here, it's not opening more tabs, as you can see. So yeah, that's one of the bugs that I noticed that came with this update when it comes to Safari. And when it comes to maps, which is the new updated maps, I noticed that if you are using these maps, right, it sort of gets stuck and becomes glitchy from time to time. And also not many cities have the street view mode, so just keep that in mind and keep an eye on your maps. And also the last thing that I noticed that has a few bugs is Chrome. So when I open quite a number of tabs on Chrome, right, and then let's say here I open Facebook, here I open Twitter, and then here I open AliExpress, and then I terminate Chrome, sometimes it leaves like a trail here, and that's basically stuck on the screen until you force quit Chrome. And that's by going here, and then you have to force quit Chrome. And then if I do this, the trail or whatever glitch was left on the screen usually disappears. Now I noticed that, I was also continuing to have issues when it comes to brightness. So as you can see here, I'm changing my brightness, but it's not working. So this is a bug that's affecting me. It comes and goes, and I noticed that a quick fix for this is basically to remove the secondary monitor and then use the primary monitor by itself, which is the MacBook. And let me just show you. So if I unplug the MacBook and then plug it back, this new control center display will basically work, and of course it will control the brightness on the MacBook. So if you are having issues with your monitor brightness on the MacBook and this is not working for you, just unplug the secondary monitor that you have, and yeah, it should work for you after that. So anyways, that's about it for me when it comes to a small follow-up video of macOS Big Sur Beta 2. If you like this video, please leave a like and hit subscribe down below, and also let me know what issues or bugs you are facing when it comes to macOS Big Sur Beta 2 update, so that I can be able to test them out and hopefully find a solution for you. Thanks once again for watching, stay safe, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Peace.